actually do really like it here on the quad. As you can see, it's sunny and you can always see the sky really well, and there's trees around here. So I do like studying here, but also I like studying in Highsmith in the booths because there's always people around me studying, so it motivates me to actually do my work.
My favorite study spot on campus is definitely Highsmith, just because of the convenience of it, and I feel like I always see all my friends in there.
My favorite study spot on campus is probably Highsmith, maybe the Blue Echo room or the study nooks that are kind of near there.
I like to go to the library and sit way in the back upstairs on the second floor where no one can find me in these little cubicles. And that's a good place because you don't have any cell service, so you're just sitting there doing your work for an hour or two, no distractions, perfect.
My favorite study spot on campus, we end up having practice pretty early in the morning, so if I can get actually one of these chairs on the quad around 8:30, 9 in the morning when it's still cool out here and there aren't that many people, so it's not too distracting, that's what works good for me. So.
The greenhouse right over there, actually. It's awesome.
The worst food at Brown is probably any of the bread. The bread. I feel like it's just been sitting out for a while. It's just kind of old.
You know, I think probably the worst is I gotta say it's a tie. I think the chicken is terrible. They can't ever cook chicken right, but they can't cook rice either. It's always crunchy. So I'd say the rice is probably the worst. It's pathetic.
One time I had some rice in there that was not fully cooked, and I think it chipped my tooth.
My worst food experience at Brown, normally just whenever they aren't very good about variety. They'll have 3 different types of rice or all different kinds of really basic meats like chicken or something like that. But other than that, my experience with Brown is pretty top tier and I don't have too many complaints.
The worst food, shrimp scampi. One time did me so dirty.
Last semester, I took environmental ethics, and it was all about ethical dilemmas, morals, in relation to the environment and how we treat animals, what we eat, the animals we eat, and climate change. So that was very relevant and very cool because we had a lot of opinion and passion on what's right and what people should be doing. So there was always really good conversation, and that was with Dr. Allison Ormsby.
Probably my favorite class would be I took a Hebrew Bible class last year with, I can't even remember, Dr. Graves, with Dr. Graves. And it was so interesting. I think because there were a lot of adults in that class, people were participating in the course, so we had a lot of fun. It was very interesting stuff. You guys should really watch it. It's good. Take the course, not watch it.
I think my favorite class right now is live sound practicum with Professor Perez.
Oh gosh, I really like Professor Mott and Professor Mahoney in the economics department. Both of them stellar.
I actually had an anthropology. It was an intro to anthropology class my freshman year, and I, for the life of me, can't remember what the professor's name was. She was this wonderful lady, though. She was an older lady, and yeah, exactly. It was Heidi Kelly. Yeah, and she was actually just recovering from a seizure that she had, and so, but she was very patient with us as students, and we were the same with her because of her condition, and it was very fun. Yeah.
You know, I always believe we should have the mascot of an owl. Maybe that's just me because I love owls. They're such intelligent birds. So, you know, I don't know. A bulldog is a bulldog. What are they going to do? You know, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. Never really liked bulldogs, but it's okay. I get it, but I prefer an owl for, you know, wisdom and just, you know, have you ever seen an owl flying around? It's incredible. So, yeah, that's what I would say.
I haven't thought too much about this, but I did recently talk to someone how I feel like college mascots are always male, and it would be cool if we saw some more female representation. I know they say like, oh, the female bulldogs, but you see the bulldog and it's a guy. So I think it would be cool if like either we have like not really a gendered one, or maybe sometimes a female representation.
I'd love a new school mascot. The bulldog seems kind of generic. A lot of colleges have the bulldog, but you know, it'd be pretty hard to switch everything. We're kind of centered around the bulldogs, but you know, I'm hoping for a horse, beaver, you know.
So on the track team, we have this running joke, and it's a theory that that we all have, that originally they were going to make the UNCA mascot a hellbender, which is a giant salamander native to Western North Carolina, and it's actually pretty scary, especially if you're like fishing and then you pull one up from the bottom of a creek. But yeah, it's like this like 5-foot long like salamander, and it's called a hellbender. So yeah, probably that if it weren't Rocky the Bulldog.
I'm gonna agree. I don't know if Anna said it, but a black bear, because we just have so many on campus.